We had the debate.
Throw it over to you.
We had the debate. Thank you.
We did.
Let me get in my news political voice.
Yes, please.
GOP debate, presidential runners' responses on abortion, marriage, DADT.
That's a scary voice.
Why is that scary? That's my news voice.
Don't do that.
That's my news voice.
It's kind of douchey.
Tonight, that was my douchey news voice. It's a news voice. It's by definition, it's kind of douchey. Let's see here.
That.
Okay, I'll talk more like this. How's that? I'm going to talk more like this. The starting gate is. Let's see what we got here. So we had the debate last night. Michelle Bachmann, Minnesota, took the opportunity to announce that she has filed papers earlier yesterday for an exploratory committee. So that's the first step in getting candidacy. So Bachmann's in the race, strong female candidate for the president, at least the Republican nomination. What is that? We have some severe technical issues going on here, folks. I think these computers might even be possessed. Is that possible? You look possessed now. That is a possessed face. The spirit, you shut the spirit down here, and it just moved into your body.
It did.
So she's announced her candidacy. She's a strong possibility for. She's been getting a lot of support there from on the Republican side. But there were some surprises. So, for instance, Palenti. Let me go back to this story. Palenti had he's going for it as well. He had apparently said that Romney, he brought to light the day before that Romney had, Romney Care in Massachusetts, a health care plan.
Right.
That was very similar to Obama's health care plan.
Okay.
And so basically saying like, oh, why don't we call it Obamni Care? And mix the two together, and trying to say that Romney was more liberal than he was putting on.
He's a liberal
Republican. Okay. Well, so then he had an opportunity, Palenti did last night, to say, oh yeah, Obamacare, that's so clever. Look what I came up with. You know why? Because I don't like Romney or whatever. And he did it. He avoided it and it looked bad. And so now he's got foot and mouth disease. Is that a real disease? Foot and mouth?
Sarah Palin created it, I think.
Oh, she did? I don't know. George Bush, Sarah Palin. How about every president that we've ever had in the last 15, 20 years is just...
It's true.
They talked about, abortion. We're going to skip right past that issue and
Did they talk about gay rights?
Like us on Facebook. They could talk about marriage. CNN's, did Larry, who moderated this? Wasn't Larry King, was it? I don't know. Okay, so marriage, they talked about if elected president, would any of them use their leverage to change a state's definition of marriage? Or would they address the issue by advocating a constitutional amendment defining marriage as between one man and one woman?
They all said that?
That's how they said it, just like that. Would you define it as one man and one woman? There was little difference between the candidates on this issue, with most favoring a constitutional amendment approach. To no one's surprise, Ron Paul, said the government should, quote, get out of the marriage business, end quote, and leave the issue to the church.
They should. It's supposed to be a separation between church and state. I don't understand why they're using the same word. There should be a separation. As long as it's two human beings that want to get married, what does their gender have anything to do with it, and why is the government involved?
Most of my political information and decisions come from statements from former pizza executive
I was waiting for you to say Fox News, and then I was going to backhand you.
No, former pizza executive Herman Cain. He came off as polished and presidential. He said he preferred leaving the issue to each individual state.
No, the government shouldn't have anything to do with it.
Oh!
Done.
Watch it. This is a very expensive table.
Yes.
This is a very, you know how much they paid for this? How much did you guys pay? How much did you pay for this table?
$32.
$32.
Yes.
You know how much that is in Chinese currency? It's like 1,000.
Good thing we're in America.